Hi guys, this is Coco. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for coming by and watch my video. If you are subscribers, thank you so much for the support. And if you are new, welcome and thank you for finding me. And I'm glad I found you. So today what I'm doing is I'm doing this hashtag. It's called Halloween Party Deck. And how I found this tag is that because I watched the Feeding My Soul 1212 Angel, and I decided to do it for myself. While in this end of the video, I'm also doing the giveaway drawing for the silver coin and gold coins. Everybody's name is in here, and then I'm gonna draw two papers from this bowl. Everybody, whoever enters, name is in here. Okay, so I don't know how to do the high-tech style, so this is my style. So that's that. I'm gonna make sure I'm not gonna see the name. But yeah, it's in here if whoever enters. Okay, so let's dive in. So this is gonna have a 12 plumps, and then I'm gonna I can't decide which deck I want to choose really yet. So I kind of have decks all over. I try to stay with the Halloween theme deck, or around this season deck, so maybe it can be more Halloweenish. And I really couldn't find lots of video out there, but yeah, so that's that. But if you want to join, please join, because it seems like this hashtag is not from this year, it's from, it seems like last year. So yeah, that, and so that that's the reason why I couldn't find a lot of videos. But let's dive in. So first plump number one, the perfect host, the deck that sets everything up perfectly for you in a read for Halloween. So I decided to choose, oh my god, oh my goodness, sorry guys, I decided to choose Santa Maute for this first one. Like I told you, a lot of people know that this is my favorite deck. I use this deck year long, but around this season, of course, there's no question about it. It's just this deck, if you use this deck enough, you see so many hidden imageries. Excuse me. Oh my god, I hope I'm not getting sick. But the thing is, my daughter, she injured her wrist, so I had to take her to a lot of doctors, different places. And you know how it is, at the hospital there is a there's a reason that they call it hospital, right? So like example, this is the sword suit, and you see the spade in the face, something like that. Those kind of little hidden message is so for me so valuable, so yeah, this deck is almost everything for me. It's like, even though it's like the world, it basically telling you that what world is made with, okay? Because we, in one point, we gonna leave this vessel, right? But then time not gonna stop. Time is always going on. And then these colors are from all the elements, sword, fire, water, and earth. So they're telling you all those. Plus there is a seasons behind it, something like that. So it's like everything that you want to know is right here. It's like water is the emotional suit, so there is a heart, right? and then the Seven of Cups. You have to make a choice. Might be emotionally, you know, but then what you need to do is not to drain into the water. This heart is red. Red means fire. Fire means, you know, you kind of have to feed your heart passion to make choice wisely, something like that, you know. It's like this card has everything that you want to read and explain to you. Look at this. Oh my god, it's just gorgeous. Anyway, yeah, so that that's that. So, you know, for once it's like, oh my god, this fiesta energy. Tail of Wands, so gorgeous. Oh my god. So yeah, this is, I choose to for the deck that sets everything up perfectly for you to use for Halloween, you know. It's everything's there, seriously. Excuse me. Oh my god, I hate this cough. When I start having like this, oh my god, I try to protect myself, but what can I do? Look at that. Yeah, so I choose this for the one that the prompt number 1, the perfect host for Halloween party. Isn't it? Santa Monte is perfect for the Halloween party. Yep. So prompt number 2, party decor, the deck that is all about the esoteric for Halloween for me. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the the Nightmare Before Christmas, and this I have regular size for years, and this is my new collection. I just purchased this through Amazon, through Book Outpost. And why I did this is because I got this deck for $8 plus tax. So if you, I know that they still have some, so if you want it, you should grab it, because when I got it, it was still sealed, it was still brand new. But then this is like, price is like $27.99 for the US and $50.99 Canada, but I got it for $8. So if you are big fan of this card and this Disney movie, then you should get it. But yeah, this is definitely for the Halloween vibe for me. But then also you know, through the Christmas, and that's why I have 2 decks, you know. So for me, I would say Majors itself is a little more Christmassy, you know, to enter to the Christmas point, because you know, Sandy and all that is in here. But then when it comes to the suit or the suit, it's definitely, you start seeing more of like a Halloween vibe, and I appreciate that. See, so this is the candle is the wands, and yeah, you can clearly see a little bit more of the Halloween vibe. And when come to the present is the Pentacle. So Pentacle is a little bit more of the Christmassy, but look, it's 2 of the present is Halloween. And you will start seeing more of the pumpkins. Well, definitely the color palette itself is like a lots of oranges, you know, and a lots of almost like a kid figure. Well, some of them are really pip, but still, you know, I think all the, see, it's a pip card, but still, if you know this movie and if you read through the guidebook, I don't think it is hard to understand the story itself. or read with this card, and then it's definitely the vibe of Halloween for me. Excuse me. So I choose this as a you know, it's definitely the feeling Halloween energy for me. Even though I own the Hocus Pocus and a different deck too. Yeah, I think definitely when come to this season, this one's gonna be come out to my desk. So yeah, that's that. Prompt number 3, comfort food. The deck that always satisfies, leaving you feel good. And this one, I went back and forth, but then I decided to choose this one. So this is the Twisted Shadow Tarot by Push Kitty. Why I like this and it makes feel like a comfort food to me is that even though this shadow, you know, it's twisted, it's really twisted and it's shadowy. It's like example, like whatever they're seeing is fake, right? So those kind of thing. But then the reading is so on point that it makes me satisfied. You know, so I choose this for the Halloween comfort food because of, you know, when you, example, you make all those Halloween cookies, Halloween pancake, I mean, no cupcake and etc. You're trying to make it look like a, you know, Halloween style. And then this is that, definitely. And it makes me satisfied in a way that how that deck was made. If that makes sense to you, it's like, look at that. You know, everything is so twisted, but then so satisfying as a Halloween. So if you go to the party and if this as a, you know, you see this kind of sweets and foods on the table, I would be satisfied. You know, how about you? Maybe not, but yeah, for me, definitely. So yeah, it's like, even though like Seven of Pentacles, you're patiently waiting for this to grow, but then instead of this is grow, you grew. Something like that. It's just so amazing, you know. It's it gives me giggle. It makes me feeling enjoyable. So yeah, it's definitely, it's comfort food for me as a Halloween, if this is on the table for the Halloween party. Yeah, so yeah, that's why I choose this. So this is the Twisted Shadow Tarot by Push Kitty. Okay, so prompt number 4, bobbing for apple. The deck that it hits or miss. Sometimes it's right, on the other time you're left empty hands. So this one, I choose the Bohemian Gothic Tarot. Because it depends. Oh shoot, I don't know. It depends on the question. It's just it doesn't give you the great answer for it. How's that? The reason why is because of imagery is like it definitely has to have a right question for this deck to be answered. How's that? So a lot of times when I had a question and I pull the cards, I'm like, okay, you know. But then the thing is that because of probably, I know they have separate guidebook. Maybe I need to get that. I don't know. But other than that, I love this deck. So this is, for me, this is such a luxury high-end deck for me. I I don't spend this much money for, I didn't have that back then. I kind of changed through the years, so you know, I probably spend $80 easily. But I think this deck is like $100 or over $100. I don't know. This was gift, so that's why I have this deck, and I appreciate that someone gifted me such a, you know, expensive deck. But this is only come out around this time, unfortunately, because the imagery is just very goth for me. So yeah, it's definitely and then I have lots of decks that, like, you know, I can use in the different seasons. And yeah, this is definitely for me. I use it for the time of fall, definitely. Yep, that's that. So number 4, bobbing for apple. Yeah, they give you the right answer sometimes, but sometimes it make me so confused because of the imagery is just very strong in the specific way, maybe. Yep. So that. Okay, prompt number 5, Werewolf Costume. So this is the deck that bring transformation. I would say the Somnia Tarot. So this deck, well, I also want guidebook for this deck in one point, but I don't have one other than this white book that comes with, and then this is just a small pamphlet. But oh my god, this deck, yeah, it's definitely a transformation in a way, like, you know, they are telling you what you need to do to transform yourself from what you are dealing with. It's definitely make you grow in a way that, like, no other deck does. It's really, really interesting in a way that how it reads, but then it hits you in the heart. It's like, I don't know how to explain. I don't know, but yeah, this definitely give you the transformation from what you are going through to the next step, you know. So great deck. I was just looking at his website the other day because I wanted a newer version, but we'll see. I can't. It's like, look at this 4 of Cups, you know. They're saying that why you are not looking, or else you're gonna tip over, and then you're gonna spill all the water. You know, you need to take your blindfold and look where you are going. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, so look at this. So 2 of coins. You are balancing, right? You're balancing it, but then is it stable that where you are balancing? Why don't you just get off instead of what the situation you're in? Then you can finally balance things out. Something like that. It's amazing deck. It is so amazing. And you know, my favorite card of the tarot is 2 of Swords. And when I saw their 2 of Swords in a picture before I own this deck, I'm like, okay, I'm sold. I'm getting this deck. So yeah, something like that. But it's one of my favorite deck, and it's definitely bring you to the transformation. This full card, amazing. So this is just so amazing to use it to a lots of shadow reading. Definitely when you're stuck, it gives you the great messages. Align with you. This card stays with your emotion and then bring you to the transformation. How's that? Yeah, so I use the Sommelier Tarot for the deck that brings transformation. Pump number 6, Vampire Costume. The deck that you can only do a few cards lest you feel drained. So this one I choose Terra Tile. It because of something to do with the probably the imageries. I also own the expansion deck, and then I use that as an oracle aligned with a 5th suit, the vessel. So this one is only 78 cards in here, but still it gives me like, okay, 3 cards is enough for me. It's just sometimes if I try to go more than 3 cards, it's just too much. And I think the 3 cards are just enough. Example, well, because of the message is very strong too, you know, and a lot of times it makes me feel drained by the message was just too painful and too strong. And then I can't get to the point that it will transform me other than just keep putting me into like, you know, oh, okay, that's it. I can't look at it. I can't flip another one. Something like that. So yeah, this one I would just go for the 3 cards, and that's enough for me at the moment. I never had a big huge split with this one yet. Because of the just a lot of time when I use this card, message was just too painful to swallow, but it's just gorgeous deck. The art itself is amazing. For now, you know, but I don't know about the future. I might be gonna, I have those big guidebook too, but I might be going to let go of this deck. I don't know yet, but yep. This is the Vampire Costume. No, this is the deck that, you know, I only can do a few cards lest I just feel drained. Yep. So number 7, Ghostly Apparition, the deck that disappears and shows up unexpectedly in my collection. I would do the Raven's Prophecy. This deck, funny enough, you know, I owned it, I let it go, and then I ordered it again. So this deck is great for the reading. The thing was, back then, I still don't even read the book yet. Back then, I just couldn't, because, you know, I like to read guidebook when I use the deck, and then this one, it seems like some kind of story behind it. So when I found that out, I got rid of it. And then next thing, I heard that it will go out of print, so I took it back. I purchased it again. So this deck, and then this deck is just so amazing because all those, you know, every suit has some kind of growth in it. So if this is the Ace of Coins, this is the King of Coins. So this was the beginning, right? And then this was the fruition of the all. So something like that. So you will see all that
you know, and excuse me. That's why it's like 2 of coins is 2 of the roses, 5 of coins. It's, you know, lost. So you can see clearly by the imagery, even though you don't know the stories. And I always, you know, go back and forth for the for the purchase again. And I couldn't go for it until I found out that this will go out of print. So yeah, this was the one that appeared to me again. The deck that it once disappears from my hand and then showed up again because I decided to get it, you know. Yeah, so that's that. This was the Raven's Prophecy Tarot of the Raven's Prophecy. Maybe that's the way. Yeah. Prompt number 8, Zombie Costume. The deck, your deck in tatters. So I don't have any like tore up, damaged deck, but I choose this. This is the Mother of the Claw, the mini, which I chopped the border. That's why I chose this. And you know, I think it's a perfect time to use this deck around this time of the year. When I use this deck, it always reminds me of the Sandman, the TV series. I love the show. You know, I don't know about if that all comes aligned with the history of those stories, but I loved that show. I enjoyed it when I watched it. Did you watch it? Do you like that show? But anyway, yeah, so when I use this deck, it always reminds me of that show. And, you know, all that. But, yeah, so I choose this for the zombie costume. The deck that in tatters. It's not damaged, but I just chopped the border. Yep. So this is that Mother of the Claw. I think that was the name, right? Is it? Yep. Mother of Claws Tarot. Okay. Number 9, Witchy Costume. Your favorite witchy deck. So this one, I cheated. I have to. Because I couldn't choose one. And then the first one is my Dark Word. This is my favorite witchy deck. I didn't like the Green Witch. I didn't like the Everyday Witch, but this is back, front, it all. I colored it with this color. Used the heck of it. So yeah, it's doesn't look new, but this is my witchy deck. Definitely with the mass market version, but yeah, I love everything about this deck. And I'm not the, I don't know, I didn't even think all that about, like, you know, oh, I like goth, anything like that. I was always natural. It's like what I like, you know. I don't put myself into the category of this or that, other than I like pink, but I like black, you know. I like both. I like darkness, I like light, I like angels, I like, you know, Santa Malte and all that, you know. So me, I love both ways, and this is me. That's how Coco, you know. So yeah, this is definitely my witchy deck. So awesome. I love them. Yeah, so I used to use this deck around this time of the year every single day. Now I have a lots of dark decks, so not every single day, but still I like to shuffle and pull the cards when, you know, around this time, it's definitely I use more. But all year long, when they call, I just go to Discord and then just, you know, do the readings, because that's how our relationship is, you know. Yeah, that's that. And I say I cheated. So another one is, you probably would know already if I show you the bat. But anyway, another one is the Void Tarot. It's called Void Tarot, isn't it? It's so weird that they don't even have the name of the deck here. Anyway, well, I'm waiting for the guidebook. I definitely want guidebook for this, because this is the beautiful, beautiful back. This is the front. This is the imagery. But yeah, this is definitely my one of the favorite witchy deck, and I can't deny it. So this is my color: black, red, silver, white. If there's a gold, oh my god, perfect. But it's definitely it comes to this is my taste 100%. Well, I didn't choose this straight up because the imagery, maybe for some people, you don't consider this as a witchy deck. So that's why I choose the other one. But I love this deck. So yeah, this was the Void Tarot by Sarah Nissan. She just had a Kickstarter campaign that she had a new oracle deck. I think it was like a 40 cards oracle deck, and then she also had this for add-ons. I really wanted the second copy, but I don't have I mean, it's not like I don't have money, but I have to just trying to not to spend too much for second copy, so that's okay. Yeah, so this is definitely my witchy deck. Okay, number 10, the Blood and Guts, the deck that cuts you to the core. Use at your own peril. So maybe this is the one that, how about it hurts you, but it kind of make you feel necessary. Then I would go with Unfinished Business by MJ Cornane. Well, why I choose this is because of this is for it gives you the pain, because you will, all those people, they are dead, and you know, went through all those things that, like, it says on the guidebook, but some of them are painful, most of them are painful, you know, and but then a lot of them doesn't realize they're dead, etc. It cut my heart by when I first read the guidebook. I cried so much with so many stories. So yeah, this is definitely blood and guts, but more so with the tears in it, you know. So yeah, that's why I choose. And then, like I said, it shows you a lot of hurt, you know, a lot of pain, etc. They're all ghosts. So yeah, that's why I choose to this deck. Yeah, it will cut you open. And more so, I understand them a lot because of the book. You know, there's a storybook that you can read, and it's just amazing. I love this deck, and I love the cardstock. I love the guidebook. Guidebook is good. I love the book itself. I wanted to show you this bookmark. So yeah, everything I love in here, and it just cuts you to the core, you know, and more. So yeah, I choose this deck for that. Okay, number 11, couples in costume, the perfect pair of decks for the season. Okay, so this one I choose Memento Mori, and I think this is also Memento Mori. Yeah, so I choose this 2 deck. This is the back, and okay, oh my goodness, so pretty. Okay, how's that? Isn't it pretty? Excuse me. But yeah, this is definitely, it's like a magician and the ace of braid with the T first. They're saying that you have all the control, even though, you know, you have to stand up for something, or you have to look for the victory at this moment. Just sit down and have a tea first. It's like a story. Oh my god, so pretty. You contain multitudes with the 4 of rods and 3 of coins. My god, how perfect is that? You hold the key, 5 of rods with the 4 of coins. So whatever that you're facing with the conflict, and for something that it's like whatever the hidden here, you know, maybe something you feel in conflict for, whatever the hidden or your secret that you have, but then you hold keys here to open up those secret, to just move on from the conflict, something like that. Your body is time, the Queen of Wands, and two of Cups. Wow, amazing. So nice. I love. So the strength with the Knight of Braids, and it says for everything a season. So you can definitely see this is, you know, you're fighting for it, but then the knife is just stuck in a skull, right? It seems painful, but then you have strength here, and they're saying that have a strength in you, because everything has a season, you know. It's not just the pain or something like that. Yeah, but I think this pair is just so perfect. The Couple of Kings with the Emperor. Oh my god. Enter the unknown. You have all the powers emotionally, and all the knowledge that you have. So don't be afraid. Just enter the door. Enter the unknown. Don't be afraid. Knight of Cups and the Hierophant. It says passion burns bright. Well, they're saying that you need to have a passion for whatever you are putting your feeling into. You know, you can't just have emotions. You have to kind of balance with the water and fire to learn this world or whatever that life is or whatever the death and all those kind of things, you know. Two of Coins with the Lovers says, as you so reap. Wow, amazing. Isn't it so nice? Yeah, I think this is the best pair for now. Two of the Braids with the Chariot. And then for the two skeleton here, make your move. Now, see, just trust whatever it is. Okay, because for me, Two of Swords is just go with your intuition, even though you don't want to see it. And then the Chariot is saying that you have a power. You are the gasoline for your life, right? And then look, the chest. It's so everything is about, like, you know how the Chariot is, the two colors, and then this has a two colors, and then in this chessboard has a two colors. Beautiful. So yeah, so this is definitely the perfect match for this year. Return the braid, Seven of Spades and the Five of Cups. Return. Well, I'm trying to just show you the how powerful this matching is. Like, color is also beautiful match if you want to match the color, even though, you know, oh my god, so beautiful. Look at that. Yeah, so I will choose this as a best match for whatever it is for this year. Yeah, so Memento Mori Tarot and Memento Mori Oracle. Okay, so this is the last prompt, and then I'm gonna do the drawing for the giveaway coins. Okay, so bear with me, it's gonna be almost done. I know it's a 42-minute mark, but thank you so much for hanging out until the end. And in the end, we gonna go for this drawing. So the prompt number 12, no costume, the no refills deck. Someone always refuses to dress up. We love you anyway. So this one, they said that they always refuse to dress up, right? So I'm gonna choose the one with no clothes on it. And that's gonna be Outgrow Yourself Oracle. So this is Oracle, but also it's a tarot card that based on the top, and all those imageries don't have a clothes on it, so that's why I choose this. But oh my god, this deck is just so amazing. That reads so well. You can use as an oracle, you can use it as a tarot. But yeah, I love this deck so much that even though it's naked, I don't care. Yeah, they don't want to dress up, that's fine. You know, it's perfect for me. Yeah, so I choose this deck for not to, they refuse no costume. The no refill, no frills or no fancy anything. It's just herself with the herbs, herself with the flowers. She doesn't want to dress up, and she doesn't need to dress up. You know, cut the core. Yeah, so I choose this deck for the number 12, no costume. Outgrow Yourself Oracle. Okay, and I hope you guys are ready. Okay, for first, the silver coin. Okay. Okay, for the silver coin, Big Boy 1223. Congratulations. So I'm gonna comment on your message, and then I know you also are friend with me on the Instagram.
So just delete, I will direct message you, okay? Big boy 1223, I will message you through the Instagram to ask you your information. Okay, so the copper coins. Oh, I got two. I got two. Oh my goodness. Okay, one more time. I don't want to pick two. Okay. One more time. Copper coins. Copper coins. Okay. The Fablet Witch. Oh my god, Bridget, you won the copper coins. Congratulations to you. And I also gonna message you through the Instagram. So the winner of the silver coins, Big Boy 1223, and the copper coins, the Favorite Witch, Bridget. Congratulations. Thank you so much for watching until the end, guys. I love you guys, and see you again for the next video. Bye.